The village you are about to hear about does not appear on modern maps. Its name is absent from official records, and yet, its traces still exist. Some stories refuse to disappear, no matter how much time passes. The events that took place in Azem Village are considered by many researchers to be among the most disturbing accounts, suggesting that supernatural beings may not be legends at all, but something far closer than we would like to believe. My name is Meta Pearl. I am a journalist and writer. For years, I have investigated abandoned settlements, erased communities, and the stories no one once remembered. This week, I will tell you about a village believed to have been abandoned after being overrun by Jinn. Azem Village was located within the borders of Sakarya province. In the year 1921, it was known as a peaceful place. Its people lived off fertile land. They farmed. They raised livestock. They trusted one another. There were no feuds, no long-standing grudges. Doors were left unlocked. Children wandered freely between homes. The elderly spent their afternoons at the village coffeehouse, sipping tea, watching the road, discussing harvests and weather. The summer of 1921 was unlike any other. The fields produced more than anyone expected. Wheat bent under its own weight. Fruit trees cracked with abundance. The villagers worked from dawn until nightfall. Men in the fields. Women preserving food for winter. Children running between homes, carrying water, laughing. It should have been remembered as the best year in Azem's history. But abundance has a way of awakening something dangerous. Because livestock farming was common, grazing the animals became a serious issue. Everyone was occupied. No one could spare time to take the herds to pasture. One by one, animals began to grow restless in their barns. So the elders gathered in the village square. They decided to spread word to nearby villages. Anyone willing to work as a shepherd would be paid at the end of the season. Food and shelter would be provided. Days passed. No one came. Then, one evening, a young man appeared on the road leading into Azem. He was thin, quiet, young, far younger than expected. The elders studied him carefully. "What is your name?" they asked. "Marit," he said. Something about him made them uneasy. Too calm, eyes lowered, voice steady. They doubted him. But desperation overcame suspicion. With no other choice, they agreed. Marit was given an old hut at the edge of the village. A structure barely standing. He was told he would stay there for the summer, graze the animals, receive payment when the season ended. From the first day, he worked without complaint. He rose before dawn, returned after sunset. Not a single animal was lost. Predators avoided the herds. Wolves were never seen. Villagers noticed strange things. Dogs would not approach him. Horses grew still when he passed. Birds fell silent. But Marit caused no trouble. He never raised his voice, never stared at women, never joined conversations. Whenever he walked through the village, his head remained bowed. By the end of summer, opinions changed. Those who doubted him now praised him. That year, Azem prospered beyond memory. And with prosperity came greed. As autumn arrived, Marit brought the animals back to their barns. He approached the elders in the square. He asked, politely, for his payment. Not today, they said. Tomorrow. Days passed. Their tone changed. When Marit asked again, the response was colder. We fed you. We gave you shelter. There is no money. Pause. Heavy silence. Marit lowered his head. Is that so? He said. His voice did not shake. He turned and walked toward his hut. The villagers assumed he was leaving. They were wrong. That night, after the evening call to prayer, something woke the village. A sound. Not human. Not animal. It was as if hundreds of hooves were pounding the ground at once. Windows rattled. Doors shook violently. Villagers pressed their bodies against wooden frames, holding them shut. Children screamed. Animals cried out. Some swore they heard voices, laughing, and then nothing. At dawn, the villagers stepped outside. What they saw broke them. Every animal in Azem lay dead, torn apart, scattered across the square. There were no tracks, no signs of struggle, only destruction. They ran to Marit's hut. They broke down the door. Inside, a circle, Arabic writings etched into the ground. A bowl of water at the center. Marit was gone. After that night, Azem began to die. Diseases spread. Women miscarried. Babies were born lifeless. Crops failed. People fled. Azem was declared cursed. Years passed. Only one child remained. His name was Riza. One day, Riza disappeared. When he returned, his eyes were gone. His tongue was missing. He muttered words no one recognized. An imam was called. As he began to pray, Riza lunged at him. From that day on, the imam never spoke again. According to later investigations, Marit was not human. His name meant the rebel. Legends say the villagers' greed awakened what slept within him, that he cast the Azem curse. Today, Azem Village is abandoned. Even its road has been forgotten. The 2014 film, Cin Karasi, was inspired by these events, and Azem is still remembered as cursed.